Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ, guys. It's a little bit empty in the old HQ. I've started to have a little tidy up in the corner over there, and yeah, started messing. You can see all my rad packs there. Look, these are all my rad packs, all decent. I can use them, yeah. So all Fiestas. So there's like 5 or 6 there. So yeah, guys. Anyway, let's crack on. So today we're going to be working on the Fiesta St, and yeah, it's back from the body shop, and it looks amazing. It looks spot on. There's still a little bit of work to do on the back quarter. I'll show you that in a second when we get into it. I'll bring the car in, we'll walk around it, and yeah, we'll just jump into all the stuff that he's doing. I'm gonna rip down the brakes. We're gonna pull them apart. Checking them, cleaning them, changing all the pads. Got Brembo brake pads all around to change, new ones. Clean the discs, because the discs are alright, don't need changing. And yeah, get that OBD port sorted. So I'm definitely getting, I've got a longer one, and then I'm going to be soldering the wires together and then heat shrinking around it as well to double it and tape it as well with the black tape that they use from the factory. So yeah, we'll be doing that. Yeah, let's just jump into it, guys. Let's do this. Before I do though, today's the day that I'm looking at a specific car at the auction, and if I get it and win it, it's gonna be a crazy car to do. Never done it before, never done one. So it's when I say never done one, I mean I've never done that model before. So yeah. But I'll definitely be informing you during the course of the day, because today's Monday, and whether or not we win it. Hopefully we do, and hopefully we pick it up, bring it back, and I'll show you it. But for now, let's just get into it. Let's get into the ST. Let's do this. So there we go, guys. She's back in the workshop. And yeah, as you can see, the bumper is back on, but I never fitted that bumper. The guy that done the work on the back quarter and done the pulling work, he put the bumper on and sorted it all out. And yeah, he's done the actual back axle as well for the back wheels. But obviously, let's just talk about the back quarter first. So obviously this is where the damage was on the back. Was just there when it pushed right in, and as you can see, he's lined up all right. This point here was right pushed in. That's all been pulled back out, and he's done a really good job. He's done a really good job. I think you can see that properly, but. Yeah, it does. It needs a little bit of work, and I'm gonna take it to the paint shop, and they'll do the rest. So they'll do what it happened was when it was pushed in the crease, and you can see that line there, that crease, and that's actually popped. As he's pulled it back out, it's obviously pulled a crease there in the paintwork. So that's gonna have to be. This whole back quarter is gonna have to be rubbed down. Right down, filled, sanded, prepped, and then repainted this whole back, and blown in from the bumper back to the bodywork. So yeah, there you go. That's done. I'll show you what happened was. Like, I know that this has been done correctly because I went there twice at certain stages and said to him, look, because he basically asked me for the bumper. He went, I'll give me the bumper and I'll fit it. And I said, well, I don't really want you to fit it until I've seen the work. There's no point you fitting the bumper and then me bringing it back here, ripping the bumper back off to have a look at it to make sure that you've done a job. I didn't say to his face, like, you've done a job right, but I said, like, to make sure that it's done correctly, or the way I want it done. So he said, yeah, no, he completely understands it. It's a really nice guy. And he just said, look, come over in certain stages then, And then obviously you can have a look at it for yourself. You can see what we're doing. And yeah, and once I'm done, I can fit the bumper and then we're finished. So I said, all right, okay, I kind of agreed to that kind of thing, really. So, but I'll show you the inside. So you can see that he's put all this seam sealer all around this bit. He's done it all on the outside skin as well, because he showed me this. The only thing that he couldn't sort of particularly get down properly was this bit here. If you can see that, that's kind of should be straight. So that's the only up curve bit that there isn't in the car. You can see, like, let me see if I can get you in. Can you see in there? There's like, he's put seam sealer absolutely everywhere when he's pulled it, and in there as well. It's hard. It's really, really hard to show you guys actually. You know, inside there, but yeah, trust me, he's gone right over the top of it. And I'll show you quickly the other side. This side here. So the point I'm trying to get to is, this is really hard doing this with one hand, you know that? So, oh god. The bit that I'm trying to sort of get to is this bit here. So on this corner, you can see that that's a little bit straighter here. It has got a little kink. Oh, I can't even show you properly. It's got a little kink here. And on the other side, it just goes up a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. And that's the only point that he couldn't really sort of, he'd done the best he could with it. Yeah, like I said to you, it's this bit here. You know, because I was comparing it to both sides, you see. And, you know, that's what I was comparing it to see what the other side was like. And that's what I noticed. I noticed this bit here. But everything else has been pulled back into the right position and sealed up with some seam sealer, is what he called it. So there you go. And he's done. I think he's done a really good job on it, to be fair, considering what it was. You know, all the light lines up because he fitted the light as well. He fitted the bracket behind, the new bumper bracket. He fitted that. Yeah, and he sorted out the back axle as well. What he'd done on the back axle part of it was he measured, because I asked him, I said, how do you know, like, how to position it, pull it back in or put it in the right position on the back axle? And basically what he said, you measure from the cap there to the cap on the front of the wheel, on that one over there. So you gauge the distance from the other side and measure it both sides to check. And I said, well, why can't you measure from the alloy here? He said, no, you can't, because the central part is the strongest part, and that's not gonna move. That wheel, I mean, to the hub, it ain't gonna move. And these end parts of the alloy, they buckle and they twist and they move, don't they? Because obviously when you're hitting potholes and stuff, they actually move. So what he done was he said, like, measure from here and that. And he said he had some, this actual wheel was pushed that way about 15 mil. So you had to pull it back 15 mil towards the back bumper. And that's sorted. Yeah, so that's great. And I can feel it. When you're driving it, because I only drove it down, obviously not on the road, but I've driven it in the front of the lockup. It feels smoother as well. There's no dragging, you can't feel it. So it's really, yeah, it's so much better. So there we go. That is kind of done on that back quarter. I've got to take, like I said, I've got to take it to the body shop. So and get all this sorted out, and he'll rub it all down and repaint it. And I'll probably get him to video that as well. So I'll get him to video the painter doing the work, and then yeah, the finished part. So yeah, so that's that for now. He can take that, you know, once I've done all the other bits and pieces, he can take that and sort that out at the body shop, paint shop. Let's crack on with the OBD port and get that sorted out. And then I've also got another key. I've got another key for this vehicle, but we need to program it with the scan tool, and I want to see if we can get that done as well. What else? I'm going to actually take off the wheels, and we're going to get right into the brakes, and I mean strip the calipers down, try and take the discs off, and clean them. I'm not quite sure if I can clean them where they are. because they are in really good condition, to be honest with you. But I want to check to make sure they are good quality. So yeah, we're gonna get right into the brakes, and we've got bits and pieces to do. We've got some toe caps to put those on, and then just redo the inside of this, put all this back together, put all that back together, sort all that stuff out. What else? I think that was it really. I'll quickly show you what I've got for the actual OBD pull, because that's the pads I've got, Brembos. That's the key we've got to program. And I've got some solder and flux, and we're going to resolder the wires, and then we're going to heat shrink the wires as well. So I'll solder it, then heat shrink it, then tape it. So yeah, that'll be it. And then we'll put the OBD port back to the original position, standard, as it come out of the factory or whatever. And then the new owner can do what they want with it, and they can, you know, get it positioned somewhere else. They can get it run somewhere or whatever. But I really want to put it back to standard where it should be. So yeah, there you go. Right, I'll set you up, guys. Let's jump into it. Let's just start cracking on with this car, and let's get this. Let's get this closer to be finished. So guys, I've took off the discs. You know, I was going to do the pads anyway, but I've just took off the discs just to have a look. And yeah, I just don't know if I can trust them, to be honest with you. You know, for what they are, really, they're not a lot of money. There's hardly any lip on it, on this side whatsoever. There's definitely a scratching on the other side. But like I said, for what they are, you can see there's like some sort of, yeah, it's like someone's had a go at them. I don't know, it's weird, but there's no lip there at all on the edge. But they're all rusty, they're all horrible. So what I've done is I've ordered a set of Brembo discs, front and back, and obviously I've got the Brembo pads. So I'm going to stick some Brembo discs back and front, really. I think it was what the discs cost. They were £125, 126 quid for front and back. So yeah, I'm just going to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up all the carriers and the calipers and the bits and pieces there are just a bit grubby. So I'll just put them in some soapy water. I'll clean those up. I'll clean this up as well, all round here. Scratch all them off, clean all those up. Make sure they're all free. You know, clean up all this. Maybe I might just paint that black actually. Just clean it up, paint that black. Yeah, just clean it all up and have a go at it. Clean up this. Have a look at the piston as well. Bring it in and out a few times. Pump the brakes and stuff, and just free them up, you know, as best I can, really. Just to make sure that it's good. And then yeah, new discs, new pads on the back, and then we'll do the same on the front, guys. So, and obviously I want to clean the wheels as well. This one ain't too bad, you know. This really a good one. There's obviously going to be the odd scratchy marks and stuff, but overall this is pretty good. But before I put them back, as you know, guys, I'm going to clean the inside, all around the inside of the wheels. Give them a good clean outside, and then put them back, and then they should be spotless. So I just do one corner at a time. We'll work on this, get this one done, clean the wheel, put it back on, do the other side, then go to the front, do the front, and then move on. Yeah, let's see how far we get today. But time is really getting away from me. You know, it just does take a lot of time, sort of doing bits and pieces. So yeah, and you get more time in the morning than you do in the afternoon. So it's now the afternoon, and it's just running away with me a little bit. But we'll see how far we get. But I keep saying but, don't I? The other thing, I've got some great news. So I told you about there's a car that I'm looking at today, and a little hot hatch, and it's something I'm not going to say anything else about it. But what I'm going to say is that yeah, I managed to win the car. So we've got to go and pick that up one day this week. I think Wednesday I'll go and pick it up. Wednesday I'll probably do it Wednesday, to be honest with you, because I've got stuff going on tomorrow with the red Fiat 500, and then Wednesday we're going to pick that one up, and then I'll show you around that one. But yeah, big shout out to the Mrs. Resurrect Autos UK, because she's back at home, the good wife. She's back at home. She's bidding on the cars. She does all the bidding now, and she bids the cars. She pays for the cars, and she arranges all that as well. So yeah, she's getting right involved in this kind of stuff as well with me. So big shout out to her for winning that car today. Obviously, I'll tell her we've got paperwork, so we've got a sheet of paperwork, and I fill out when I'm looking at a car. I fill out a bit of paper referencing to that car, and we list everything. So I'll list it what it needs, only by pictures, and I'm only sort of guessing by numbers really, because we can't go and see them. So you know, I've got a bumper price, a bonnet price, the wing price, the front end price, paint price. It's all been listed, and I'll give her one of those for each car that I'm looking at, and she goes ahead and she bids on the cars. So yeah, big shout out to her for winning this car, because guys, it's going to be a cracking little car, especially with what's coming up. So got that to look forward to on Wednesday. So let's get cracking. Let's just crack on with this, guys. Let's carry on. Let's do this. So there we go, as you can see, just had a delivery, and yeah, new discs, Brembo discs and pads, all round, front and back. So definitely worth changing, especially being sort of, you know, quite high powered car. You know, we'll make sure that there was no sort of, you know, the discs weren't twisted or distorted or, you know, anything like that. Let's put some new ones on there, and then I'll know that at least it will definitely stop when it's supposed to. So there you go. I've actually found my copper grease now, so I'll be using some of this on the backs only, on this one, because on the fronts it's got the little metal clips, and with brake pads you don't need to put this copper grease if it's got metal clips holding in the brake pads. So yeah, I'll be using this for the back two sides. So there we go. Right, let's crack on. Let's do this. So there we go. Brakes done. Discs and pads all round. And yeah, calipers clean. Definitely cleaner than what they were. So yeah, all good. Yeah. Not sure what to do about these tyres, these wheels, sorry. I think they'll clean off, actually. I'll give them a good clean and just see what they look like, but like, if you look at this one, I've started to just clean that one. Yeah, this one's been had a good clean, but it's all right. It's not that bad. It's probably the best one out of all of them, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'll decide what I'm going to do about the wheels at the minute. I'm not quite sure if there's going to be enough money in the car to warrant spending hundreds of pounds to do the wheels, which is a shame because, you know, this is the wheels that finishes it off. So yeah, it's just one of them things. You know, you got to draw the line. You got to stop somewhere. You know, you can carry on and changing things on these cars, and it just becomes a money pit, and you just have to stop, right, and just, you know, enough's enough. But yeah, like I said, it's a shame because the alloy wheels do set it off when you're selling it, and you know, people do say, you know, alloys are a bit scuffy or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. I've still got to change the front tyres as well. Both front tyres are, you know, are bald, quite close to the limit on the wear indicators on the tread. So they've got to be changed as well, and they're not cheap, I don't think. So yeah, but at least the discs and the pads are done. You know, it needs a good braking system, especially on this car. It really does. It's quite a high priority of mine, is to making sure that obviously the braking is good on this car. So, because it's a quick car, it's fast. Not that I've driven it yet, but I've been told it's fast. Hopefully drive it soon, guys, when it's all sort of done and MOT'd. I'm gonna have the tracking done as well, just to make sure the tracking's all right on it. Full MOT. So yeah, there we go. That is gonna be the end of today's video. It's a shame I couldn't get all the other bits and pieces done as well on this car, but time just gets away from you, and yeah, it just ends up sort of dragging on, and you just don't have enough time in the day. It's nearly 6 o'clock now, so you know, it's Monday evening. I've got to do this. I've got to finish up here, lock up, go back home, sort out the video, upload it tonight, and let's see how quick I can get it done. It's 5:45 now, so let's see how fast I can get back home, video done and uploaded. Yeah. So, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to give the videos a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're just a casual subscriber or casual viewer. Sorry. It's getting late, so my words are starting to sort of blend in together. That's what happens when you try, you know, you go mad all day. It just takes it out of you. So anyway, I'm waffling on, guys. That's going to be it. Thanks for all the support. Stay safe. See you on the next one, which will probably be tomorrow on the Fiat 500 Red. Take care, guys.